Welcome to Padhai Likhai Zone. So बच्चों, today we will talk about the different theories of origin of life. In the same series, the very first important theory is the theory of special creation. Creation of life is the divine act of our divine power, our creator, our God. किसी भी ग्रंथ की बात कर लीजिए, चाहे भगवत गीता हो, चाहे बाइबल हो, चाहे गुरु ग्रंथ साहिब हो, ईश्वर एक ऐसी शक्ति है जिन्होंने इस सृष्टि का निर्माण किया है. अपने हिंदू शास्त्र के अनुसार अगर हम बात करते हैं तो मनु और श्रद्धा को भगवान ने बनाया, जिन्होंने आगे जनरेशन्स क्रिएट की. एडम और ईव, इन्हें जीसस ने बनाया, जिन्होंने आगे न्यू जनरेशन्स को प्रोड्यूस किया. सो दिस इज द फर्स्ट थ्योरी ऑफ ओरिजिन ऑफ लाइफ इन विच गॉड क्रिएटर, आवर डिवाइन पावर creates the life on the earth. The second important theory is the theory of panspermia. इसे हम cosmozoic theory भी कहते हैं. According to this theory, the spores of other planet came on our planet, that is Earth, and produced and developed as a life forms. तो इसका मतलब ये हुआ कि अलग अलग प्लैनेट के एलियंस हमारी पृथ्वी पर आए और डेवलप किया लाइफ फॉर्म्स को. The third important theory is the theory of spontaneous generation. According to that theory, the life is created by the non-living, dead, decaying organic matters. But children, this theory is totally rejected by some of the scientists. Louis Pasteur एक ऐसे साइंटिस्ट थे जिन्होंने theory of spontaneous generation को deny किया. उन्होंने एक experimental setup लगाया जो आपकी स्क्रीन पे दिखाई दे रहा है. He took two flasks. First flask is open-ended flask and second flask is closed-ended flask. He observed in few weeks that in open-ended flask there is life forms. You know why? Because it is open-ended. The organism of the outer environment came into the flask. On the other hand, in the second flask there is no sign of life. Why? Because the flask is totally closed. And in the kept killed yeast cells. Whether they are killed, they are rotten, but there is a sign of life in the first flask because it is open-ended. Of chemical evolution, and this theory was proposed by a couple of scientists, Haldane and Operin. Now children, keep in mind chemical origin, chemicals. तो कहीं ना कहीं यहाँ पर हेल्डेन और ओपेरिन ने सपोर्ट किया थ्योरी ऑफ स्पॉन्टेनियस जनरेशन को, क्योंकि केमिकल सब्सटेंसेस भी नॉन लिविंग होते हैं. This theory was supported by a couple of scientists, Stanley Miller and H.C. Urey in 1953 by their experimental setup, which looks as shown on your screen. They have a flask. In the flask, they have the gases like ammonia, nitrogen, methane, which are supposed to be present on the primitive earth. Then they pass the electric discharge. Finally, they find after the period of time that there is the chemical substances formation. Which type of chemical substances? The organic chemical substances. Organic chemical substances promote the life, because according to the Operin and Haldane, the inorganic chemical substances which are present on the primitive earth, first they transform into the simple organic substances and they again transform in the complex organic substances like carbohydrate, amino acids, lipid and fats. So in that way the organic substances lead life. So children, इसी तरीके के quick revision videos के लिए stay tuned on my YouTube channel Padhai Likhai Zone.